There will come a moment in your life when every excuse you've ever used collapses under the weight of truth. A moment when you can no longer blame your circumstances, your past, or the world for where you stand. A moment when the mirror becomes a battlefield, because staring back at you is the one enemy you have yet to conquer, your own mind. And if your mind is weak, the world will break you. But if your mind refuses to quit, nothing and no one will ever stop you again. Every person who ever built something extraordinary began exactly where you stand right now, in uncertainty, in doubt, in the quiet tension between who they were and who they could become. Edison sat in that space after thousands of failed experiments. So did Ford when the experts mocked his vision. Carnegie felt it when he had nothing but determination in his pocket. And Disney, before the castles and the stories, faced rejection so crushing it would have shattered the average spirit. But that's the point. The average spirit does not build empires. The average mind does not change the world. The average thinker quits long before destiny can reveal what was meant for them. The ones who rise are the ones who hold on a moment longer. One more try, one more step, one more breath of belief, when everything around them whispers, give up. Because life does not reward the person who starts. Life rewards the person who continues. You cannot taste victory if you are willing to walk away when the road becomes steep. You cannot transform your life if you treat your dreams as optional. And you cannot step into greatness if you negotiate with your potential every time the journey becomes uncomfortable. A mind that refuses to quit is not built on motivation alone. Motivation rises and falls like the tide. Some mornings, you will wake up hungry for success. Other mornings, you will feel broken before the day even begins. What carries you through those days is a deeper force: discipline, purpose, vision, sharpened by adversity. A promise you make to yourself that you will not abandon the path, even when the path feels like it was never meant for you. That promise is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. If the road to success were smooth, effortless, and predictable, every person would reach their mountain peak. But the mountain is designed to test you. Its storms are deliberate. Its obstacles are intentional. Its challenges are forged to expose the truth. Do you want the dream, or do you want the comfort of quitting? And make no mistake, the mountain will offer you reasons to turn back. Fatigue will whisper in your ear. Failure will loom like a shadow, trying to convince you the climb isn't worth it. People around you may tell you to be realistic, to slow down, to lower your expectations. But history has never remembered the voices of those who played small. It remembers the ones who risked everything for something bigger than themselves. You're not here to play small. You're not here to blend into a crowd of doubters. You're here to rise above every limitation that has ever tried to define you. Because the power you seek is already within you. It's been there since the beginning, waiting for permission, waiting for your decision, waiting for you to stop wishing and start becoming. The world tells you to wait until you're ready. But no one in history was ever truly ready. They began anyway. They acted in the face of doubt. They moved forward while shaking. They marched through uncertainty with nothing but a burning desire and the inner command: do not quit. Lincoln didn't wait for perfect circumstances while his life crumbled with losses and setbacks. He pressed forward with resilience carved by hardship. Henry Ford didn't wait for universal approval before building the machine that would change the world. He took action while critics laughed, and Thomas Edison didn't wait for proof of success. He created the proof through relentless persistence. The world bends for those who decide they will not bend. And that is the power of a mind that refuses to quit. It becomes a force of nature. It stops negotiating defeat. It stops entertaining excuses. It stops seeking permission. It realizes that success is not inherited, not gifted, not discovered by chance. Success is created, hammered into existence by the hands of unwavering belief and relentless pursuit. Your life will transform the moment you understand this. You do not need to know how you will win. You only need to decide that you will. Because clarity comes after movement. Strength comes after struggle. Wisdom comes after failure. And breakthroughs come only after you push past the breaking point. A mind that refuses to quit does not ask, how long will this take? It asks, how far can I go? It is in that question, how far can I go, that you start unlocking the hidden chambers of your potential. Because the moment you stop measuring the journey and start embracing it, something powerful awakens inside you. You stop counting failures. You stop comparing timelines. You stop looking for shortcuts. You begin to understand that every step, every setback, every delay is a part of the sculpting process that is shaping you into the person capable of carrying the success you seek. Most people pray for results they are not yet built to handle. They want the reward without the refinement. But life doesn't work that way. Life gives you challenges to develop your strength. It gives you adversity to sharpen your mind. It gives you pressure to elevate your capacity. Not to break you, but to prepare you. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. The greatest leaders are carved from the deepest trials. And the most unshakable minds are born the moment they decide there is no turning back. When you refuse to quit, you become dangerous, not to others, but to the limitations that have held you captive for years. You begin to see through them. You begin to rise above them. You begin to understand that the boundary between your old life and your new one is nothing more than a decision. A single, powerful decision to keep moving, no matter how slow, no matter how uncertain. Persistence is not glamorous. It is often quiet, lonely, unseen. It is waking up before the world is ready. It is working while others rest. It is believing while others mock. Persistence is the silent grind behind every visible triumph. Ask anyone who has ever turned a dream into a reality, and they will tell you. The world only sees the success. It does not see the years of invisible effort. It does not see the sacrifices. It does not see the countless nights when quitting felt easier than breathing. But those were the moments that shaped the victory. Those were the moments that separated them from the masses. The world is full of people who start. It is rare to find one who continues, even rarer to find one who finishes, and rarer still to find a person who finishes no matter what. That rare group, those are the history makers, the innovators, the ones who shift the direction of industries, communities, families, nations. And it begins with a mind that says, I will not stop. A mind that refuses to quit becomes a magnet for opportunity. Not because the opportunity suddenly becomes easier, but because the mind becomes sharper. It sees what others overlook. It acts where others hesitate. It believes where others doubt. It finds solutions where others see dead ends. And it persists long enough to witness the reward that was invisible to everyone else. It is easy to believe when the path is clear. It takes greatness to believe when the path is dark. This is where vision steps in. Vision born from the imagination, from the deep internal knowing that your life is meant for more. Napoleon Hill wrote that the imagination is the workshop of the mind, the birthplace of every fortune, every invention, every empire. And he was right, because what you see internally becomes the blueprint for what you build externally. But a vision without persistence is just a dream. And persistence without vision becomes directionless struggle. When the two merge, vision and persistence, you become unstoppable. You begin to shape your reality with intention. You begin to align your actions with your purpose. You begin to move with clarity instead of confusion. Because the mind that refuses to quit is not chaotic, it is focused. It understands that there is power in choosing one direction and pursuing it with unwavering commitment. Focus is the gatekeeper of achievement. Without it, your energy scatters. With it, your energy compounds. Every great creator knew this. Edison didn't chase 100 inventions at once. He chased the one he believed would change everything. Ford didn't chase approval. He chased progress. Lincoln didn't chase comfort. He chased conviction. Walt Disney didn't chase validation. He chased imagination. The world rewards the person with focus, not the person with options. When you refuse to quit, you also refuse to be distracted by the noise of life. The opinions, the doubters, the small-minded critics who gave up on their own dreams and try to convince you to abandon yours. These people are not your enemy. They are simply mirrors reflecting their own limitations. Let them reflect. Let them doubt. Let them misunderstand. Their misunderstanding is irrelevant to your mission. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be unstoppable. And unstoppable people are grounded in belief. Not blind belief, not arrogant belief, but a calm, unshakable, earned belief that grows through discipline, belief that grows through consistency, belief that grows through showing up day after day, whether you feel like it or not. Because discipline is the truest form of self-respect. It is the declaration that you will not betray your own potential. Discipline says, I will not wait for inspiration. I will not wait for perfect conditions. I will act even when motivation dies, even when doubt rises, even when fear grows loud. Most people are prisoners to their feelings. You must become a master of yours. Most people move only when they feel ready. You must move even when you feel broken. Most people stop when the first obstacle appears. You must continue until the obstacle submits. That is the mindset of a person who refuses to quit.